you think you're living. You wake up, work, scroll, sleep. But Heidegger would say, you're not alive. You're just passing time. Most people drift, sleepwalking through routines, chasing deadlines, avoiding depth. He called it inauthentic existence, a life shaped by they, not you, what you should want, who you should be. You're kept busy enough to never ask why. But underneath it all is the truth we dodge. You are going to die, he says. We need to embrace death, not in a morbid way, but as a source of inspiration. In the end, this is what Heidegger wants for us. He wants us to wake up from the dream of inauthenticity and start living a life that's true to ourselves. A life that may not always be easy, but it's real, it's honest, and it's beautiful. When we face our mortality, when we realize that our time is limited, it gives us a sense of urgency. It makes us ask, how should I live? What do I really care about? And in answering these questions, we discover what it means to be authentic. We find our unique way of expressing ourselves and living life on our own terms, and not in theory, in reality. That's the moment Heidegger wants you to face, not to scare you, but to wake you up. Because when you truly grasp your death, you begin to live, not for approval, not for applause, but for something real. Your time is limited, so stop wasting it playing a role. Tear off the mask, face the void, and in that silence, become what you were meant to be before the clock runs out. Let me explain. He says we tend to run from the fundamental question of our existence. Why are we here? What is this all about? Instead, we distract ourselves with the trivial matters of everyday life, like the latest trends or the number of followers we have. We laugh, we eat, we drink, but deep down, there's a void, a longing for something more. Why do we do what we do? Why do we care about what we care about? And if we're honest with ourselves, we'll admit that we don't really know. In our modern age, we're surrounded by people who appear to be alive, vibrant, and full of vigor. It's the one thing we can't understand or control. So we try to push it out of our minds, pretend that it's not there. But by doing so, we lose touch with what it means to be alive. We become like robots, going through the motions of life without ever really experiencing it. Yet, a closer look reveals a different story. They're trapped in a cycle of unfulfilling relationships, meaningless jobs, and a constant chase for material possessions. They're like zombies, half alive, half dead. And the worst part, they don't even realize it. Heidegger challenges us to confront this harsh truth. According to Heidegger, this lack of authenticity stems from our fear of facing our mortality. Death is the ultimate unknown. So what's the solution? Heidegger's answer might surprise you. It's like a fire that burns away all the excess, all the distractions, leaving us with what's truly important.